All right, welcome to a tour of my Minecraft world. I started this in 1.15.2, and yeah, the current version is 1.17, but I still haven't upgraded to it yet, so 1.16.5 is where we're at right now. So I started this world like a year ago, and I've put in, where is it, 624 Minecraft days to this. Technically 625, about a little over 100 hours of gameplay. Let's see. Uh, yeah, 6.22 days. So, yeah, if you want to do the math on that, that's a lot of time. I spent a lot of time, almost an entire week of just playing this game. So, without further ado, let's show this thing off. So, as you can see, this is my storage room. Yes, it's a very nice storage room. It's not, okay. It isn't the most complex storage room like that you see for other people. This has gotten the job done this entire time I have existed in this world. So it's worked. It has worked out, and I have made other storage areas as well. So this is the main building that it sits in. The storage room was the first thing I built for this base, but there it is, all mighty pretty. It's glorious. The windmill. Yep. So you got like your to-do list board, you got the cow pen, the chicken pen, and yeah. So those are here. They both look very nice. I love the chicken. I love what I did with it. It's really cool. And I have my nether portal and smelting room on the left side. So that's where you access the nether. Looks awesome. Looks awesome. And if you come up the stairs, you go to the storage room, like I showed already. Easily accessible, although I've had a couple creepers drop down on me before. So it goes that way. So this is my main house. Not much to say, really, other than I like it a lot. And I still have the pick from when I first started because I'm that kind of guy. Yep, and I have a little room up here to make banners. I think it looks quite nice. Again, not the most complex thing in the world. Kind of cozy, not very big. I love it. It looks great. And my zombie-proof doors, or mob-proof doors, as I'll say. And then the next building is my workshop. Really, this is just a place for me to house the blast furnaces. Just stick those in there for now. And some of my old tools that I had. So yeah, store things like the grindstone and the stone cutter. Yeah, other than that, but it's a cool little building. Just building for the sake of building and giving it a use. So it is a very cool place. And I have this park that I built after building the windmill. As you can see here, it is it took some effort to make those propellers, and I had to destroy it like 3 or 4 times to get it right, and it was annoying. So I sat here, I looked around my world, and I breathed. I took a breather, although those things didn't exist, and I don't know if that existed yet. Don't think that existed yet. So if I head back down, this is my enchantment tower. It has the most vanilla of all of the roofs here. Like, I guess you could say that one's just as vanilla, but it's kind of big. But the outside structure of it is what makes this building cool, in my opinion. Because if you come around, you can see some of the wacky ideas that I used to totally over detail this thing, but I think it looks great. It looks really cool. And when you get on the inside, I think this is just awesome. It's really cool. I got set up here. So I got my nether wart, which I never farm. Got the dragon egg up here, floating around with the lanterns. And just a place where I store my books and things like that. You come up here, you have the enchantment table. Another one in the back for whatever reason. But got the lapis in here, grindstones on either side. Overall, this is a very cool interior. I like it a lot. I think it turned out great. And yet again, not the most complex thing in the world, but it's great. I love it. I think it's really cool. And you come back over to this side, and you have my hotel and the brewery, which actually the brewery sits on top of my hidey hole. When I started out, I spawned right there, I guess. Yeah, I spawned literally right there. And I never left this place. I loved it. I built here. Yeah. So this is my hotel. I had, let's say my sister was on, and I let her build in here, and she made her own hidey hole, and I decided to turn it into a hotel. So I think it looks really neat. It's really cool. I've never used one of those furnaces yet, and I've never had anybody stay here. But it was a great use of space. It was fun to build, and it looks great. So I think it's awesome. Looks great. I love what I did with the ceiling there. There's a lot of cool building pieces that I put into this. Like the roof there, way it meets up is off center. It's really cool. So now we get to the brewery, which was, I was running out of inspiration, so I ended up creating this monstrosity. But hey, I got the job done. So you walk on in, got my potions here, and have like my kegs or whatever you want to call these things out here. And some more nether wart. And this building's actually the tallest building I have. Technically, the tallest building I have in this place. So this is where I brew all my potions, got my materials and stuff. Probably could put up some signs. They look good. And then up here you just have like painting thing, just filler space. But this is the reason why it's the tallest. This is staircase. Just goes down. If I come out here, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stories tall. It is quite the structure. I like it a lot. I like all of these buildings a lot. They're really cool. Alright, and so actually this right here is where I get all my spruce wood. I spaced them out nicely. And I created this like log camp. Logging camp? Wood camp? Wood cutting camp? Blah 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 blah. I think it turned out pretty neat. It's pretty cool. It's a nice little fun thing to build. I hope no Enderman placed dirt down here. Nah, not at all. I have Enderman problems. Played on this world enough. Yeah, so really cool. And then you can come here. You have the old mine tavern. I built myself a tavern just for me because I have no friends. And it looks great. I like it a lot. With shaders, it looks pretty dope as well. It's very cozy. Very cozy, very nice. Love it. So you can get in via that way. I created my own way of people not being able to get in. Like there's any use for that. But yeah, it looks cool. You can enter in, if you didn't see the door already, into the stairwell of the brewery. So that is very neat. One other thing I forgot about the brewery is the balcony that I created. It's very cool. I think it's great. Yeah, you get a nice overlay of the land with the balcony. It's very nice. All right, let's continue on downwards here. Yep. Have a little wood pile, a rock garden piece, just minor things that I'm just pointing out, because why not? Now this is my trading cellar. My villagers and melons. So, I had no idea what to build here. I tried to build like a townhouse of some sort. It didn't look good. It didn't work well. It was cramped. It was terrible. So, I built this thing. Yeah, it's definitely a thing. I think it looks cool. That's why I kept it. That's why I kept everything here, like I've stated 300 times. But let's go in. So you come to the entrance, which I made very zen, honestly. I love it. I think it's really nice. And down here, you come in here. You have the melon farm down there, and you have the villager trading center, which, okay, sorry, that's the breeder. That's the dungeon. Alright? I don't even question that. So you come down here to the melon farm. Ooh, the melon farm. It's very, very nice melon farm. What happened here? Who destroyed... Okay, I'll have to talk with them. So, this is the actual trading center. That's the zombie is invisible right now. Very strange. But yeah, you know what this does. Yeah, you know what that does. Makes them forever indebted to me. So you can go down either which way. They all work the same, but this is where I keep all my villagers. It's really cool. It is nighttime. This was a very great time to show off this piece. But yes, so all my villagers are in here. I have efficiency 5, sharpness 5. I have like all the things you need down here. And if I want a new villager, I made a whole track system that takes them. I can move any villager to any slot, any stall. And I can take them back up to the breeder as well if I don't need them in here anymore. And I can also take them to the debt machine. So yeah, this project alone took like a whole week. Like it took a week just to detail. Like I wasn't working on it continuously, but it was the longest project out of all of them, considering how much interior deco there was. There's quite a lot of it. What are you doing, man? Mr. Manager? Haha. Yeah, so you go down here, I have my stonemasons and my farmers. It's all really, really neat how it stacks on top of each other. So this was the most recent thing. This was the most recent thing that I finished. You come in here, you can see kind of the track setup that I got that leads up to the villager breeder. And this goes to 1/2 of all the stalls, so it takes them all through here. So with a few switches, it isn't as automated as a lot of other people have done stuff. I'm not that smart, but it gets the job done. It makes moving villagers easy, and I'm all for things being easier. So that's the villager trading ground, which I think is awesome. Absolutely awesome. I say awesome a lot. And I guess we'll come over to the farm. Not the most efficient farm. It looks pretty. That's my goal, is not to make everything totally efficient. Just make it pretty, because I put like a lot of waterfalls around, but that's not what matters. It's this. Like, come on. Yeah, so I store all of my stuff in here regarding to food. It's not the most detailed thing on the inside. But like I said, gets the job done. Looks good. I like it a lot. So I also have a little guest room over here for anybody to stay in. So I built this early on just to complete this build. Oh, whoops, I should not have walked into that thing. Alright. We went down here, have like an automatic sugarcane farm with the sugarcane zombie, who I thought was dead. But this thing works pretty well. For the times I need sugarcane, it's usually full. Alright, so now this is the thing that you could say was the most shameful thing about this world. I was wanting to learn on how to make farms. And so I searched up what's the best XP farm. This was the first thing that came up. the 1.15 glitch that got fixed in 1.16. So it would speed up the creation of cactus when I turn it on. And all of that cactus, it would get duplicated, get pushed, and fall into the item hopper, and all the cactus would go into the furnaces. And I would have coal in there, and I would cook it. And it would just go into there, and if I needed XP, I'd turn this on, and I'd take the item out, and it'd give me a ton of XP. That was a glitch, and it's kind of an exploit. So that got me through a few of my levels, and then when I updated the 1.16, so think about how long 1.16 came out, how long ago that was. Not very long, but it was long enough. It didn't work anymore, and I upgraded 1.16 after I beat the Ender Dragon, so then I just went ahead and I made an Enderman farm, which by far is way better. And that's been supplying my levels ever since. So I can say that, yeah, that is the one dark secret of my world, was that. There's nothing down here other than green dye. So if you really want to calculate the amount of XP I've gotten out of that thing, there you go. Alright. So that is the first part of my world. This world isn't done yet. I'm not done with it yet. As you can see, I haven't gotten a light truck. I kind of want to create an iron farm. You will see that in a second. It's basically that. You come around here. This also connects to my house from this way. I have some shops. That's what I call them. They're just more storage buildings, but I have the armory building, which honestly I think is my favorite building I've ever built. It looks really good. Okay, you know what? It's raining. This is not great. Hold on. Can I sleep? Can I make the rain go away? Aw. Deal with it. It's raining. Deal with it. Alright. So, like I was saying, probably my most favorite build. My favorite build that I've ever made. It's got a decent interior. Looks pretty good. Wall's kind of bland, but that's fine. And I got a whole bunch of tools that I don't use. They're kind of replacement tools in there. And some stuff. SG cosplay. Yeah, that for sure can be an SG cosplay. Yep, and so villagers have made armor plentiful. So that's this building. Really nice. I like it a lot. I'm trying to go over here. Oh yeah, and I have a pig pen as well. They exist too. And now the next building that I created here was the watchtower / fleshing shop. I made a little tower, and it extends farther down the side, as you can see. So, the tower gives a good, well, it's a decent viewpoint. You can see down the valley. Okay, see the other buildings and other stuff. My brother created that. Yeah, so, very cool. You come down here. I'll take the fall damage. Or, no. The shop room, bows and crossbows and arrows and such. Those go in there. Yet again, just another excuse to build a building. Yep, and so after you cross over this boardwalk, it's not a boardwalk, you come to the fisherman's shop, which I built that first before I built this. This was like second to last build that I've made so far. But it's neat. Yet again, no dramatic use. I never used this building. But it looks cool. And I can do more stuff later down the line with this path that I've created. I'll come down here. And then we have the Variety Stone Store, which is also a neat looking building. I store all of my variety of stones in here, all my variety stones. So that's neat. I think that about does it, other than my Enderman farm, which is in the end. And it's not much to speak about. It's just a kind of a copy off of Philza's. That's everything that's major in this world that I have made. And wow, that is a very interesting look at my house. That is pretty much everything that I have made in this world. It's not a lot, but it's a lot for me. So I'm happy with it. It's a very successful world. I still got stuff I can do with it. So thanks for watching. It's raining. Honestly, talk about foiling filming plans. I should have slept the night before. Not very good. But yep. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed my world, and I hope it lightens up your day. Have a good one.